All right, so here's the reality of the situation. You get yourself into this emotional trap. This emotional trap is specific. The first thing that happens is you get triggered by something and then you become sad. It fucking weighs on you and it pulls you into this like emotional sadness, this like mopiness. It brings you into this kind of almost starts to bring you down this tunnel of darkness. And inside that, you find yourself sad for a while, and then the sad begins to fester. And you're sitting in this tunnel, and then you realize that now this resentment turns into being mad, being anger, like being angry. It fucking eats at you further and further. So the sad that started as something you just put on yourself as being mopey, because you didn't address it, now you found yourself being mad. And now you're angry, you're fucking agitated, and it's just there. Then suddenly you find yourself in a situation where you want to be glad, and it's this false sense of reality, this like, oh, I'm happy, I'll fake it to make it, and all these fucking bullshit slogans that you tell yourself that you're really not fucking correcting the fact that you were sad in the beginning by that trigger. So now you're sad, it festered into anger, and now you have this false sense of fucking happiness. And you just kind of almost are just telling yourself you're happy when in reality you're still upset about this original trigger. Then that moves to a situation of scarcity. You start operating with this, oh fuck, it's gonna happen again. So not only was I sad by the original trigger, then I found myself mad. Now I have a false sense of emotional happiness. And now I am scared. I live in this uncertainty. I live in this fear of what's going to happen. I live in this fear of that's going to happen to me again. It will happen to me again. And it will, because the reality of it is you never addressed it in the first place. You never uncovered the veil of why it's bothering you. You never confronted the individual that made you sad, or you never just moved on and were able to let go and let it be that you were sad at that moment. So this emotional trap, this fucking highs and lows that you're on is this roller coaster. So inside there, you're gonna probably sedate. Maybe that's part of being glad. You go get drunk or you get high. You know, maybe when you're angry and you're mad, you go to the gym and you put it out there. And when you're scared, you go and you find comfort and solace in something else. But the reality is you're inside of a fucking trap. You're inside of this tunnel with no light, no way out. Find the light, address the sadness. Don't shove your shit down into you. Don't hold resentment or regret. Just be honest, be open, talk.